Alright guys, and welcome back to more Dangan Ronpa. I just got done eating some fries and some fish. It was pretty delish. Yeah, it's pretty good, but that's all I gotta say. But anyway, we are back after slamming the truth bullet into Monokuma's face. Yo, he can't take it right now. We exposed Monokuma. So here we go. Did I really save it? Or maybe did I just pull up the save menu and never save? No, it looks like I saved it. Yeah, I saved it. It took about 20 minutes to eat that dinner. Here we go. I'm a slow eater. I don't chow down like y'all probably do. Anyway. Uh-oh!
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
Oh, I can tell you right now, partner. They're giving you one last chance. Her face isn't even being shown. Her face is just out of there. Junko's face.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
Oh, I've been saying that. I've been saying that from the beginning. Them legs on Sayaka, though. Them legs. Oh, Kyoko. Oh my god, Hina. I love donuts. Oh my god. Celeste is still in the background in her get-up.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible.
Uh-oh.
So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko, which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed
Yeah, I was kind of off base.
that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Like my theory before with the 3 people in the photos, that was so off base. It feels like
Xanadu!
I
Xanadu.
believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she died. And the real Junko is still alive.
Why would they take place?
And she's the one behind this
Why would
whole
they-
murderous situation. This killing game.
Why would they switch?
She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Exposed! Ain't no hope for you outside the real world, sucker! We coming for you! The police coming for you!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run.
Yup, you can't run, you can't hide. We're gonna find you
I'll prove everything. Right
and
now.
make you suffer. Closing climax interview. Oh wow, we gotta do this. Yo, we're almost done with the trial. Damn. I love this music. It is so good. It's good. It's really fucking good. Oh yeah. And what was the identity of the ultimate fashionista who I met in the hall, in the main hall? Boom, boom, boom. I guess I would show them doing that. I'm going to assume that. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. What did the mastermind keep Makoto's body at the biolab? How can I tell if it's the biolab though? Like for real? Real talk? That's not it. That's a blue tart, not a white tart. Alright. Ah, here we go. This. I think it's that she's carrying them. That would make sense, would it? Boom, boom, boom. They already showed this there, so it had to be this one. That's right. The mastermind attacked me with something. What was it? The knife? I'm trying to make sure I'm putting in the right pieces. These pieces are kind of weird to see. When the mastermind attacked me, who was it that stopped him? Kyoko. Which one do I put right there? Like, obviously it's one of these two. Like, this is kind of strange. Like, these, which ones am I supposed to put down there? Because they both look like she's trying to stop them. You know, she noticed them right there, but it looks like she's actually taking action. After the surprise attack failed, the mastermind fled my room. Alright, it'll probably be this. Alright. What did the mastermind do with the mask after they took it off? They put it on the body. Put it on the body. Mom spaghetti. Wait, what? Here we go. That makes sense. What was the condition of the dead body when I first found it in the garden? Oh, that should be not too hard. It wasn't exploded. It didn't explode. Man, that's fucked up of her just to blow somebody's body up like that. That's disrespectful. So disrespectful. Alright. We couldn't identify the mysterious body because it got blown up, which would be this. Alright, let's go back. I have like a weird feeling I mixed two things up. This right here. Yep, she came out of nowhere, prevented it. Looks like he's running off away from here, right? That's what it looks like. The knife, obviously. Hopefully I got that right. That's a dolly. That's a blue tart. It's not a white tart. Tart. And we don't need that because it's already there. So you know what? Let's reenact it, guys.
The killer is
You! Come on, Bryce. We got this. Bryce.
We met the ultimate
Bryce.
fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here.
Fashionista. That's how you say it.
But that wasn't the real Junko.
Yeah, I got it!
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Ikusaba. Bryce, baby, Bryce. Bryce, baby, Bryce.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
Yeah.
Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Her body all over her body. Whoa.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Then try to kill me. They're blaming on Kyoko, basically.
Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Yep. Yes! Okay.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me.
How convenient that Kyoko was
I
there.
wasn't sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask.
Was Kyoko already in the room at the time, hidden in the
Then
corner?
she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Dun dun dun! Boom!
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence.
It's like, I love it when a plan comes together. Look at that face. That's what that face is. I love it when a plan comes together.
She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder.
Makes
And
sense.
the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Come on, Bryce, say the name. Come on, Bryce. Exposed!
Junko and Oshima.
You're exposed, Junko! Exposed! Complete. Wait,
That's the whole story behind this incident.
what?
Well, what do you have to say to that?
I don't get to save the game? Okay. Well, I guess I have to manually save the game. Alright, let's save the game casually. Let's get back to the height now!
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Speak up. Speak up, Kuma.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species.
I have
or
a bad
something.
feeling about this.
How long do you plan to keep hiding?
I have a bad feeling about this. If Monokuma's not speaking,
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
if Monokuma's not speaking,
Over?
I thought maybe she was on her way here.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
I kinda guessed that.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
What? Ultimate Despair, Junko Inoshima. Wait, I thought you was the ultimate fashionista! Look who finally shows their face.
Waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
That's her real voice?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world.
That's her voice?
We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking.
Wait a minute. You guys remember episode something? I had completely joked about it, but it turns out to be true. The black and white of Junko's fucking color costume. I was just completely joking about it then, but it turns out it was true. I was just joking, dude. I was just joking. The power of invisible intuition, dude. That intuition is just retarded. Like, she had black, red, and white. So did Celeste, but I mean, look at Junko. What the fuck is going? Okay, we're done. All right, I had called it jokingly. I called it at the beginning of the playthrough, but you know what? Let's move on, guys.
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Inoshima?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day.
Is she a fucking actor?
It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I
What?
feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. The first day in the main hall? In the headmaster's room before arriving at school? Huh? Before arriving at school? How am I supposed to know? I don't get. I can't recall that far back. Let's say the first day in the main hall. Are you sure? But Junko had already switched with Mukuro at the. Oh my god.
Shoot!
What is this nonsense? What is this troll nonsense?
I got it!
Before school?
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
That just makes sense though.
You were on it.
That makes sense because we seen that magazine in the laundry room. And we just had to assume it was the ultimate
You have a
fashionista.
pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right.
That's weird.
Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I feel like that didn't quite match up to reality because of the freckles. Photoshop. You know, edits it to hell and back with like computers and junk.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
I'm tired of this troll
Not even
shit.
if they're twins.
I'm tired of your shit.
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The
What?
older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
What? What?
Together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Really?
Whoa! She's a totally different
The
person
fuck
now.
is going on?
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
What?
But if you're twins,
What?
why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
What?
But if she was your twin, that means
What?
you killed your own sister?
What?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment.
Oh, what?
So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
Like, did they get like multiple voice actors to do her voices? Like, what is going on?
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
Okay.
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can
What
it?
the fuck?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
Can you button up your fucking shirt?
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen. That'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
That face. That face, what? Huh? This wasn't supposed to... That would make sense now, with what she said.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Not to fuck with the headmaster.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
What?
So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Why does she have mushrooms on her head now?
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
Super.
It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
I don't understand why this is dragging out. Can we just execute her? Can we just execute her for her crimes?
Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Even Hero's saying that shit.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, He's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
Had?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
Was that his secret he was hiding?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
What the fuck, Chie? Why are you here? Chie, where'd you come
Are
from?
you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
I don't understand how we supposed to figure that out. But you know what? There's a key clue to all this. Genocide... Toko and Genocide Jack don't share the same memories, but maybe one other remembers something we don't.
Damn straight, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries, and then we'll have our victory.
I can't wait!
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma's told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to, the founding of Hope Speak Academy, the motives Monokuma came up with, as well as the class trials. And I think we have to say right here are the clash, not the clash trials, but the motives. The motives!
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
It's like somebody had,
Theme?
I'm not gonna say nothing
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
I remember that. Give us those DVDs. On my DVD was footage of my family. Yup, I know. They had a dream they all shared. International relations, human connections, love triangles. Oh my god. Human connections, wow. Obviously it's not a love triangle. It's human connection. It's either international relations or human connections. I'm strongly thinking it's human connections because she wanted to see her friends again, right? She wanted to see her friends again, right? So it's one of these two. I don't even know what the fuck international relations mean. That just makes no sense, and it has to be the answer. Yo, I was right. Yo, I was doubting myself. She's got me doubting myself right now. Yo, she's in my mind, dude.
I got it!
Yo, she's in my head. Get out my head.
The force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Wait.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the result. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill.
No shit.
But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
The secrets. I mentioned how I used to wet the bed. Strong, the past, the meaning of life, strong heart, Secret, the past.
I got it!
Obviously the past.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
I know, right?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Millions of dollars. People wanted money. It was lust. It had to be lust. No, it's would you consider that greed? Oh shit, greed popped up, so it must be it.
I got it!
Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna go with it.
Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Suicide. The motive in the case of Sakura's death was suicide. I mean, she killed herself. It had to do with Monokuma's exposing Sakura's secret. So the theme and the motive in that fourth case was secrets, blackmail, betrayal.
I got it!
Alright. Now, I was doubting myself before, dude.
Betrayal.
I thought it was gonna be like some super ridiculous, nonsensical shit I never heard from or heard about ever. And I just started going with that shit, but you know what? I'm just gonna go with my first instinct. Never again. Never again. Fuck you.
Once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully
But if you think about it, after Sakura's death, that actually made everybody stronger and nobody else killed each other. And they literally got to this point after Sakura's death.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
I'm so mad right now.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
What?
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
What? So they must...
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow.
Yo, this is mad annoying. Fuck Junko.
So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
What the hell happened?
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Something happened? What the fuck? This can't be real.
What the?
Yo, what the hell, dude? Teddy, attack on Teddy, attack on Monokuma. They are the friend and we are the hunters. Monokuma.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
But should it? What about it should we recognize? The whole thing is
That
insane.
world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial.
Oh my god, this bitch is insane. We'll come back with more Dangan Ronpa after I get my head together, cause I'm gonna choke Junko through the hand. I'm gonna just kill her through the damn Vita right now, but I can't do it because I don't have powers like that. Hey, I unlocked the trophy. Tune to a dead channel. Oh, I shot 500 noise, white noise. That's cool. But anyway, I'm gonna take a short break and we'll be back with more Dangan Ronpa. Oh my god, this game is so creepy, dude. It scared me.